Hello, you gorgeous people. How are you? Sorry if I just look like I've woken up, because I have just woken up. I've just a second woken up. This getting up early thing. Got to get back into that. Still on holiday mode. So the family's all asleep, so I've got to be a bit quieter. I just wanted to share something with you today so that you could have one of the most amazing days of 2020. And I'm not joking. I'm not making this up. Oh, and if you wanted me to look pretty and sexy on here, you really shouldn't be following me, because that's not what I do. What I do is I share real stuff for real people to get real results in an amazing life. Not like a pretend one that you look at and think, that's perfect. I want that life. But I've seen those people doing those shots, and you actually see the husband going, darling, I've taken 72 photos. One of those must be good enough. And the kids go, Mum, I don't want to do this anymore. Can we go home? You won't get any of that. You're going to get real. Thank you, Sophie, but I wasn't fishing. Right. The reason I'm here is I want to give you one of the best days of 2020. Some of you might think, well, that's not going to be that tricky, Mandy. Let's be honest. But let's be honest. It doesn't matter what's going on around us in the world. We can still have an amazing day despite everything. And I'm not even talking the pandemic. My family has been through hell this year. If I told you what my family had been through this year or in the last 11 months, you'd say, Maddie, if you put that in an episode of EastEnders, they'd say that was far-fetched and no one's going to believe it. But despite that, I've had an amazing year. And I've done some amazing things, and still amazing things are happening. And I want to give you a chance to create that in this next next 3 minutes, okay? So what I want you to do is come with me on a journey. When I coach people, what I'm actually doing is I'm getting their brains to think in a way that they just don't do. None of us do it. A lot of us think we do it, but we don't. We're not actually doing this. So what I want you to do is this. Morning, beautiful Pia, and my favourite young actress, JJ. You'll always be JJ to me. I want you to come on a journey with me. Imagine I'm magic, and imagine I show you a video on my phone right now, and it's of the next 12 hours, okay? And on this video, just you, do something so amazing. You change the course of history for good. People will look back on this day and say, do you remember that day that Marcus did this? Marcus, in that moment, what you did changed the future for thousands and thousands of people for good. Imagine that. Imagine that moment where you watch this video and people will revert back to this moment and say, Sophie, do you remember that day? That's the day that you did this. You made the difference. You made the change that we needed to see in this world. Imagine how that would feel to be getting a video right this second that shows you've done something today so incredible that the world changed for good. Like that. Wow. And that's the thing. If you had a thought in your head that you knew the next 12 hours were going to create something so incredible, you couldn't fail. Didn't matter if it seemed to have gone wrong. It works. It changes the future. It makes lives better. It makes businesses, homes, health, families, partners, companies, charities better. In the actions you take today, the quality of your actions would be different. Now, this is the thing. We think we're going to do something different today. In our head, we say, I'm going to do things differently today. What actually happens is our subconscious kind of takes over without us even realising it. And it just gets on doing what it's always done. We might have a better quality of thought for a while, but we've not done anything on a deep level that makes that change happen. What you want to do today is hold on to that video. Keep that video here in your hands and remind yourself all day, today is the day that I did something that changed the future of this planet. That's amazing. You did this. And when I say change this planet, you don't have to be David Attenborough's next successor. You don't have to be the first Prime Minister that we actually go, oh, do you remember a Prime Minister of the 2020s? He was like the most amazing, or she was the most amazing person on the planet. They were so amazing, the things they did, how they changed the world. You don't have to do things on a huge scale. Not everyone wants to change the world. Not everyone wants to be a billionaire. But whatever you want to be today, trust me, if you hold on to that video for the whole day, you could come back tonight and say, Mandy, I cannot tell you how amazing today's been. It's been like magic. And that's what coaching does. I adore the way coaching makes somebody sit before me and say, this is going on and that's going on, and I don't think I'm going to do this, and I've tried everything. And within a couple of weeks, they'll get in touch and say, Mandy, it's like magic. So come on, let's have some magic on this Tuesday morning with no makeup and or wrinkly, because I'm not actually awake yet. It's funny how as you get older, it takes longer for your face to wake up. Oh, I love it. I'm so proud to be getting older. But that's about reframing. That's about hearing what we know and changing it so it's better for us. You know, if I woke up this morning and thought, God almighty, look at the state of that. God, I've got clients that got to look at that all day today. What's that going to do to the way I communicate today? It's not going to do anyone any favours. My theory is this. It's a great theory. You might like this one. I do the best I can with this in about 25 minutes in the morning. I might brush the hair once again later on the day. But ultimately, I haven't got to look at it. You have. Sorry about that. But it's not my problem. I get to look at all the beautiful people. You see how you have to think? You have to do this every second of every day. So all the time I am looking at ways that I will force my brain back into questioning. Hi, subconscious, is this actually what I need to know right now? Are you telling me something that I used to do which wasn't very helpful? So hold on to your magic video. Make sure you have that with you all day, because today is the day you do something really amazing. Really, really amazing. And I am so busy today. I knew I wouldn't have a lot of time for social media. So I wanted to make sure I checked in with the people who I love very much. There's a lot of crap on social media. Whether you agree with people or disagree with people, people have become quite adamant that they're the right people. I'm never going to be that person. But I do love every single one of you. And now it's time for a nice cup of coffee, looking out the window and doing some writing for a customer. Have a beautiful day, you amazing people. Hold that video all day. You do something amazing today. Something truly amazing. You change the course of history in your actions on the 11th of August, 2020. Wow! It's a powerful day. Go be awesome.